Long before Netflix's Full House reboot, the original series imagined what it would be like if the Tanner sisters still lived in their childhood home as adults. On the most recent episode of their rewatch podcast, How Rude, Tanneritos, Jodie Sweetin and Andrea Barber revisited the hilarious flash-forward in the 1990 episode, Those Better Not Be the Days. The Season 3 episode of the beloved TGIF sitcom finds Danny, Bob Saget, Joey, Dave Coulier, and Jesse, John Stamos, frustrated with how unappreciative DJ, Candace Cameron Bure, Stephanie, Sweetin, and Michelle, Mary-Kate, and Ashley Olsen are of everything they do for them. An extended flash-forward sequence shows the guys' worst fears. The three Tanner girls still living at home decades later with their elderly dad and uncles waiting on them hand and foot. I want the dream sequence to cut into a Fuller House episode. Sweetin, 42, joked of Netflix's 2016 reboot, which similarly found Cameron Bure, Sweetin, and Barber's characters moving back into the Tanner house as adults. Unlike Fuller, however, the 1990 flash-forward featured Saget, Coulier, and Stamos in over-the-top old age makeup. In stark contrast to the way the actors appeared on the reboot, and actresses Melanie Vinks, Julia Montgomery, and Rhonda Shear playing the adult versions of DJ, Steph, and Kimmy Gibbler. While the Tanneritos hosts had high praise for the actresses playing their adult characters, Barber speculated that she and Sweetin might actually now be older than Vinks, Montgomery, and Shear were at the time. "We can be their mothers at this point," Sweetin joked. "That's terrifying," Barber, 48, quipped. "That is so terrifying." At the same time, Barber said she was jealous that she, Sweetin, and Cameron Bure didn't get to play the adult versions of their characters in the 1990 episode. She also noted that it would have been fun to reference the flash-forward on Fuller House in some way. "If they had done it on Fuller, age us up on Fuller, that would have been, we would have rocked that bit," Barber said. In another contrast to Fuller House, the 1990 flash-forward also featured Jane Modian as an adult Michelle. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, who split the role of the youngest Tanner sister in the original series, famously declined to appear in the Netflix reboot, having retired from acting. "Jane was a fabulous adult Michelle," Sweetin said. "She really nailed the facial expressions. And that's gotta be hard to imitate a 3-year-old, Barber added. Barber and Sweetin did bump on some of the episode's jokes that haven't aged particularly well. The flash-forward also features Lori Loughlin as an elderly version of her character, Becky, complete with an exaggeratedly wide prosthetic derriere. Saget and Coulier's characters, who have also gained weight in old age, repeatedly make jokes about her size, which didn't sit right with the Tanneritos hosts. "These fat jokes, really? Were these really that funny in 1990? Barber asked. Sweetin was also unsettled by Saget, Coulier, and Stamos' elderly characters ogling the adult Kimmy. "They're so outwardly obnoxious, I guess over someone that they've treated so meanly," she noted. "The implication is wow, we didn't care about her until she was cute." The gag is doubly creepy considering it's revealed later in the episode that the whole flash-forward sequence is Saget's character's vision of what the future might be like on balance, though Sweetin and Barber deemed the episode a massive improvement over another traumatizing Full House dream sequence they covered recently. "This is the polar opposite of that bizarre Michelle dream sequence," Barber said. "It's funny, it makes sense, it's not creepy. The actors are enjoying it. This is how you do a dream sequence, people."